Hey guys, are you just gonna be
No,
there?
I'm not here. I'm gonna go watch you. I'll go watch you. What's
Oh,
all over
what
your
I've been
face?
doing? I don't know. I've been in the pig pen. I've been researching artificial insemination all day because our pigs are not bred, and we're trying to figure out how to do it by ourselves. Anyways, I get a letter from our PMA, our private membership association, with our, I say Amish so you know what I'm talking about, but it's old order Mennonites and the Richardson family. And they told a short story, and I started crying, and I thought, I'm going to share this with you guys because do you want some good news out of bad news like I got today? So I'm going to read this to you. A warm greeting, everyone. Hopefully everything is going well. We get a letter from them once a month with a list of what things we can order. And so we fill out our order sheet, and it's private. But we have all kinds of cool things we can order. We can get, because we're part of the herd share, we can get raw milk, we can get butter, we can get cream, we can get cheese. And they have apple cider vinegar, eggs, sourdough bread, maple syrup, and then their vegetable list on the side. Oh my gosh, 3 pages worth of stuff. Normally only 2 pages worth. Got summer vegetables, basil, bell peppers, cabbages, jalapenos, kale, and acorn, butternut squash, spaghetti squash. So we go through. I'm not going to tell you everything that they sell because I'm just not. Ooh, they've got some apples. Locally grown apples are coming in. So I actually drove out and got a big bag of apples. Giant bag. Okay, so here's the story. The month of September has been very full and busy for us with a family get-together at the beginning. Then, this is the story. About 2 weeks ago, my oldest brother's cannery business somehow caught fire. So we know this family named the Richardson. Some of you helped donate when their father was hit in a buggy and died a few years ago. And it's so tragic. I think they have 8 kids total. And Scott is a white guy, was a white guy. He's in heaven now. And he went to the Philippines and married Miriam, and she was Catholic. And they both decided that they wanted to become Old Order Mennonite, which is like pretty much the strictest form of Amish. You know, they don't do zippers or buttons. They're not the kind that use electricity, except for I think they can use battery powered headlamps. So it's fun. The boys love their headlamps at night. And they use only kerosene oil lamps. But they do have a lot of technology, probably more technology than you might have on farm. They have horsepower, which they use on a PTO. Sometimes there will be 4 Clydesdales on treadmills, and they'll be pumping water out of their ponds. They'll be running all kinds of machineries that need a PTO. So anyways, their brother stayed in Kentucky when they moved up to Ohio in the Hillsborough area. The oldest did, with his wife and kids, and he runs this jam making business, and strawberry jam is what he makes. And he does it all the old-fashioned way, so just with wood-burning stoves. And somehow the cannery business caught fire, and he lost the whole building as well as the inventory. So he lost all of the jams that he makes: strawberry, rhubarb, blackberry. Just people bring in the fruit, and then he has a company. It's like a company, and he has workers, and it's pretty amazing, and it's pretty big. And it burned down, and all the stuff in it burned down. And so I'm reading this, and it's such a tragedy, right? I'm like, sad. Then 2 of the boys who we know, they're friends of ours, probably, I don't know which ones, went down and helped with cleaning up and rebuilding. Now get this. Many people showed up in the whole community to help with rebuilding. And approximately a week after the fire, a new building was built back and almost ready for production again. All the labor was donated by community people and local friends. A week. 2 weeks ago it burned down. The community gets together, builds a barn in a week, and they're ready to go back into production again. Guys, we wouldn't need to be paying. How much do you pay for homeowners insurance? $1,200, $2,000 a year. If we all were able to volunteer, I mean, how often do you have a fire? How often does a whole house burn down in your neighborhood? Not really often. Okay, not often at all, right? There's a lady down the street. She had a tree fall in her house, and it's still just in disrepair because nobody cares, because everybody's just like, well, you have insurance. And you know, if that was Amish community, they would descend on it like worker ants or worker bees, and that roof would be fixed in like, and re-shingled in like a day. And the reason we need insurance is because we lack community, and the community, even, you don't even need the skill if you've got one guy who can tell everybody else what to do, right? And I've seen like what they do within this community is they usually pick a day and they'll go and help somebody build something, because a lot of these projects take many hands, take men to do. Like, you know, if you can, all of 50 men go and work, you can build like an extension in a day or two. They helped our Amish friends build like a 200-foot greenhouse in like a day. And that was their project that they got. And so we shouldn't need insurance for a lot of these things. We should have community, but with that community, you have to be willing to give and to take and to care and to love. And that's what they do. And then they said, Mama had foot surgery several weeks ago. For the time being, her mobility is limited. And then Santiago, the second oldest son, is getting married October 12th. So that's been exciting for all of them. Arasa, their sister, is a friend of ours. And if you're watching, Tashina, this is your family. Arasa is down in Kentucky now helping to get ready for their wedding. And Arasa makes their sourdough bread, so no sourdough bread for 2 weeks. And so I just wanted to tell that story because it just made me cry, like happy tears. Like, how cool is that? What could have been horrible, now he's got a brand new barn with probably some new equipment, and the joy of the community coming together. You know, it's such a fulfilling thing when the community comes together. Several years ago, it was actually 2020, our friend Ken Spillman, he had straight line winds, which seemed like a tornado, take down, flattened, 20 trees in his yard and took out his house. And so we went over there, and the community for like a couple weeks just went over there and cut up trees. And it was during COVID, so it was very community-esque. And man, I just think we're really missing out on that. Like, you know, where women would have sewing bees and men would have barn raising days. And I appreciate contractors and everything, but and the Amish are contractors for a lot of people. But if we could just bring back some of that community spirit where you don't always have to go to hire somebody, maybe we could all just take turns helping people. And to those people who have helped us, thank you. My deck here that you see was helped from our friend Tim, whose dogs are with us when they go to their yearly Sukkot gathering. It's a Feast of Tabernacles right now. I'm looking at Bailey laying down right now sleeping, and so we switch with them. And so we try to bring a sense of community to things as well when we can. So anyways, that's the good news story, and hopefully their jam making business will be up going shortly. Hey guys, so just wanted to tell you guys that story, and hopefully it encourages your day.